Steubenville still just do not get it. Just hours after two high school boys were convicted of raping a 16-year-old girl, there are more arrests. Two teen girls are busted for threatening the rape victim on Twitter. Listen to these tweets. "You ripped my family apart. You made my cousin cry. So when I see you bleep, it's going to be a homicide." And here's one more. "I'll celebrate by beating the expletive out of Jane Doe." On to our panel. Dr. Tiffany Davis-Henry, Bert Weiss, and as always, Christy Paul. So, Dr. Tiff, why don't these teens get it?
You know, I can't stress it enough that the Steubenville case is such a great opportunity for us to have conversations with our kids, and clearly the right conversations aren't being had with kids. You can't, first of all, they shouldn't be feeling this way, but I can't tell anyone how to feel. But certainly, if you haven't learned anything from this case, it's not to post these types of things online.
So why do they still do it? I mean, you guys jump in. I mean, weigh in. Is it because they just don't know anything else? I mean, this is the way to communicate now?
There's a lack of a filter, and then there's this impulsivity that I have to say exactly what I'm feeling. Teens in Facebook and Twitter and all of that, your thought bubble becomes out loud and in 140 characters. These are things that you're thinking, and it's not bad that they're necessarily, well, it is kind of bad that they're thinking these things, but the fact that you don't have that filter, that pause button that says, you know what, I want to post this, but maybe not. That's a problem.
I still look at parents. I look at the parents. I don't want to believe that I am raising a child that's capable of anything like this.
Thinking like that.
Right. So if my child is doing that, then I, as a parent, have to ask myself, what did I not do correctly?
Right.
And I believe the thing is that they're not following up with conversation. Everybody has had a thought that that might have been a little dark, or, gosh, I wish I could get back at this person for whatever they might have done. But we don't act on it, and we certainly don't make those types of threats.
We don't threaten it. And this is the thing. Making these kinds of threats have serious consequences at the end of the day. I mean, let me tell you about just last month, a teen tweeted, quote, "If there is a Facebook or Twitter fight tonight over the HCMV game, I will just blow up the school and students involved." Hashtag Goon Squad. Well, he was arrested and faces about 12 years behind bars at this point. Then listen to this tweet. "I'm making a list and checking it twice. We're about to see who gets shot up real nice."
Wow.
That 16-year-old was arrested. The case is pending. I think, you know, you brought up something, and this was the first thing I thought of, was how do you stop your kids from even going there in the first place in their minds? I mean, we know that when we're young, we say stupid things. That's a given. But the fact that they're even thinking about making threats like that, or thinking about killing somebody,
or thinking that it's okay to say it.
It's how we talk to them, and it's who they're hanging out with.
Yeah.
There is a permanent record now. You know, we used to be threatened when we were a kid. Remember, your principal or your teacher used to say, "This is going on your permanent record." There was no permanent record. But now the internet really is your permanent record. The game has totally changed. It's way more serious now.